I've come out for a walk this afternoon in the woodlands, and I'd just like to discuss something, and it's based on a Japanese concept, and I think it's the word is something like Shinrin-yoku, something like that. I've no idea about Japanese, but what it means, it literally translates as forest bathing, which you may not or may not have heard of. And it's become something that you can look it up, and you can go out in organised groups, which I've never done, and that's nice because you can go with like-minded people, and you can have someone who then leads you and explains what it's all about. So what does it actually mean? It's very, very simple, something which I've done for years without actually knowing it. And personally, I think it's nice just to walk in woodland on your own. But basically the concept of forest bathing is be without all the modern paraphernalia of mobile phones and everything. So that you can just immerse yourself. That's what it really is talking about. It's talking about immersing yourself in the experience. So it's not looking for something, it's not going anywhere, it's not looking for anything, it's not bird watching or botany or anything like that. And I mean, I'm just going through this by this old oak tree here, and so it means using all your senses, so sight, sound, and touch as well. So just to get a feel, that's really the idea of it, is getting in touch with nature. So you've got the rough of the bark here, you see. So what it means, it's slowing right down. So if you want to go, you can use woodlands for all sorts of things. You can go for a run in woodlands, really, really good idea, because fill yourself up with all the oxygen. You can feel the cleanness of the air around here. And you can fill your lungs up with this wonderful air, wonderful oxygen. And so going for a run, absolutely great idea. Nothing to do with forest bathing. So it's slowing right down and getting in touch with your surroundings. That's what it's about. So it's very meditative, it's very similar, it's a lot to do with mindfulness. So we'll start off, I'll just go through, we'll just start off with breathing from down in your diaphragm, deeply breathing. So breathing deep and release. It's very difficult to do this and talk at the same time. So breathe deep and release. So what we're looking for, what this is doing, this is relaxing us and calming us down. And it's slowing everything down, slowing your heart rate. Really, it helps greatly in reducing your blood pressure. So what we do for a few breaths, we breathe in. So breathe in, I'm going to count. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now do that 5 times. As I say, it's very difficult to do it while you're talking at the same time. But do that 5 times, and then take a few seconds to just breathe normally for a few breaths, and then do it again, and try and get it up to about 10 times you do. And what you will find, your blood pressure is lowering, your heartbeat is lowering as well, slowing, and you're getting yourself into a calm, meditative state of mind. Believe me, it works. So that's what it is then slowing down and just walking and experiencing the woodland and looking at what's around. In the spring, a woodland like this has much more in the way of flowers than that in the spring. And you have there's beautiful bluebell wood here. I've got a video on that. There's the remnants of all the bluebells here, all the dried out husks of the bluebells. And you see they've even set a seat here so you can sit and have a little contemplate for a few minutes. But that is the concept of forest bathing. It's being in an area like this. I'm very lucky. This is 20 minutes away from where I live. I can walk here in 20 minutes. And I've come here for 40, 45, getting on 50 years. I've been walking through this woodland, and that's, as I say, I've been doing this for all of this time. But I was just reading about it recently because I do mindfulness, and I was just reading. It came up about forest bathing, and I thought, well, I've been doing that for many, many years. But often I've been doing a specific. I'm interested in botany. I've been doing plant surveys and that through here, and so I've been doing specific things or walking through. And walking for exercise. But as I say, that's nothing to do with forest bathing. Forest bathing is just slowing right down and just immerse yourself in the surroundings. And as I say, touch comes very much into it as well. So using all your senses, sight, sound and touch. And sometimes it's a good idea, especially like sit on a bench like this. Let's do it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, to use all your senses, just to sit like this and close your eyes, and then you are reliant on hearing. So now you start to hear the sounds around you. So just take a few minutes just to listen. You can hear the car in the background going down the road. You can hear the birds around. Not that there are any at the moment. And we're near Southampton Port, so occasionally you get some noises from there, perhaps a ship going out. And sometimes there is no noise at all. I was in Scotland 2 or 3 years ago, and I was out in an area of Rothiemurchus forest near Aviemore, and I sat like this, and there was not a sound. And it can be quite off-putting when we're so used to being busy and sounds around us all the time. And I just sat, and there was not a single sound. And as I say, that can be quite scary. So this is mindfulness. So we'll just sit for a minute and just absorb the environment. So there you go. That is forest bathing in a nutshell. And you don't need to pay a fortune to go. Certainly, by all means, as I say, meet up with a group of people. It's great to do that as well. And but personally, this to me is what it's all about. I've done this for years, never called it forest bathing, but there you are. That's what forest bathing is all about. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you on the next video.